I found this old recipe online. It's called soul cake. Couldn't make up much of it, so I asked ChatGPT for help. And it gave me a summary of the origins and history. And I asked if it can understand the old recipe. And this is what ChatGPT gave me. And I asked more about the ale balm. And I didn't know we can make ale balm at home. And ChatGPT gave me this entire recipe, an ale balm from scratch. So let's make some soul cake. A fat pinch of saffron, some sugar, and grind until powder forms. It should look something like this. Warm up 60 grams of ale to lukewarm temperature into the saffron mixture and mix. 8 grams of flour, 2 grams of sugar, 1.5 grams of active instant dry yeast. Add in the ale mixture, mix until the yeast have dissolved. Set it aside for 15 minutes. It should look something like this. 100 grams of sugar, 240 grams of flour, 3/4 teaspoon of my homemade cookie spice blend, and a pinch of salt. Mix. Crumble in 113 grams of butter. You can do this in the food processor, but I prefer to do it by my hands. It should resemble wet sand consistency. Add in the ale balm and mix until it looks something like this. 30 grams of sherry, 30 grams of raisins, and mix. It should come together into a dough. Do not over knead it. Cover and chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, lightly dust some flour, working with half the dough at a time. Cover with parchment paper and roll to about half an inch thick. And cut into 2-inch discs. Transfer onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. You can re-roll the remaining scraps and repeat the process. You should get to a total of about 12 soul cakes. When I Google search for soul cakes, they were decorated like this. Create a cross indentation with the back of a knife and decorate with some raisins. And now it's done. Bake at 175 degrees C or 350 Fahrenheit, 15 to 20 minutes, or until the edges are lightly browned. Lightly dust the edges with some icing sugar and set them aside to cool down slightly. I forgot to mention that the bottom should be lightly brown as well. These soul cakes taste better the next day. Get the full article at fatdough.sg. Here I wish you lovely people a happy Halloween. Let's devour this. These are actually yummylicious. The texture is crispy, chewy and crumbly, almost like a bread and a cookie together, all with the help of ChatGPT. Thank you for watching, have fun in the kitchen. And this is the ale that I've used. Cheers!